Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the toss play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the run, it's Bush. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Okay. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go.
They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaking free at the 35. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down and the 3rd down conversion.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9
They'll try the option play here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Got space, looking to score. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just trucks through the defender. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now he brings up 4th.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Bush. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Marcus, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This pack is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Miami 7, Penn State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown for the U. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra points, splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Offense will keep it on the ground here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Ball rolls dead and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They're going to run it here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Miami.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Give it to the back again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's an option look. And that run produces a decent gain. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. And they will try out the field goal team here. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. He's running out of time here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now it's 2nd down here. The linebacker shifting around now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and move toward the 2nd half. He's going to take off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman making an impact play there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And now they'll just clock it. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back and waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll set up with a PAT. There's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The shotgun running play call. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run it with the option. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami, and the route is on.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. More control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. It's definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
2-9 Philly.
They'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's push. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Canes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Handoff from the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powerful running into the secondary. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Miami.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, these guys just won't let it up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.